I am standing in the compost pile. This is the butternut squash plant that took off. Over there are all the peas. These are Crowder peas that are taking off. I've picked my very first purple hulls today. I'll show you that some other time. This section right here is where we pulled all the potatoes today, the white potatoes. You must wait until the foliage has died back a week or two. The foliage had died back at least a couple of weeks when we started pulling these. This is nothing but shavings from the barn pens. That's it. Every morning we what we call de-poop, and we go in there. And it's hard walking on this. My knee is really giving me fits. And we dug potatoes today. And you see that they're composting. See these shavings? Just start composting. Very moist dirt. I see I have missed one. See? But I will show you the potatoes. We're laying them out on the basement floor, which is very cool to cure, for the skins to cure a little bit before we can them. I'll tell you how much we have in a little bit here. But yeah, there's one of the roots right there. This is full of, so you get down to here, and what you're getting into, I hear thunder, you're getting into this. See this? You're getting into dirt. I said, well, there's another root, potato root right there, see? I said, my husband, we're smart. Look, we made dirt. And look at here, see? I bet you anything little potatoes are going to keep growing in here. They're going to keep growing because there's no way we found them all. And I'll tell you how much we found. Yeah, this is what this stuff makes. And we don't turn it over. We planted those potatoes directly in this compost, and look this is just under the surface. This is what it's turning into. It's full of worms. I will tell you, this is the most successful potato planting we've ever had. And directly in the compost. And like I said, we rarely even put food or anything in here. This is basically just composting pine shavings with chicken poop from the barns, and just below the surface, this is what it's turning into. Home Depot, crappy soil, eat your heart out. And I'll tell you what we got. Laying them out like this, it doesn't look like as much as it does lugging them around in bags, but there's probably 75-80 pounds of potatoes here. There's a lot. It is heavy. Some really hefty potatoes in here. And some of the smaller ones, I think what we're going to do, we're going to can these. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the smaller ones and can the smaller ones all together like baby potatoes. So, and the other ones will be, peeled and cut up. But, yeah. I'm amazed, and one good thing is because the mice don't tunnel through those poopy shavings. They'll eat it all. If I put it in the dirt, just plain in the dirt, I won't get any more than I put in. In fact, I may have less than the 5-pound bag of seed potatoes that I put in at the beginning. That's what always happened to us. The potatoes that were in the Rubbermaid tub, they didn't produce very many more than what I put in there, because that was that crappy sterile Home Depot potting soil. Almost everything in here came from the compost mountain, I want to call it. So yeah, I consider this very successful, and probably we'll find some more, because we're going to go get buckets of that soil from the compost pile and put them in our raised beds. And so I don't doubt we'll probably find a few more potatoes in there. We spent quite a time going through that, and my knee was screaming and my husband's back was screaming. So yeah, I think that's about all we're doing today. He didn't even want to wipe these off. He just said dump them out in the sheet. So it's on a cool basement floor, concrete floor, and yeah, I'm very pleased with this harvest. I'm very pleased. So anyway, there you go. The Compost mountain potato harvest of 2020.